and being transparent, man, I meant to call you a couple weeks ago, man, because you said something on your show with somebody that I thought was so crazy that it sounded crazy to me when you said it. And I said, well, maybe, and I know ain't no other comic gonna explain it to you. They just gonna, because when they was talking, they just went with the shit that you said. I was like, you know how crazy that is? So let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example first, then I'm gonna tell you what you said.
Okay.
So if I did a special, and I'm doing a special on current topics,
okay,
and say that the special I did a month in May, and I was defending Puffy in my special.
right.
And then 2 weeks later, the Cassidy tape come out. Now, a huge chunk of my special is void because it's not true. It's just me talking unimportant and with no factual evidence about a current topic that's not completed yet.
Okay.
A special, anytime something is a special, what makes it special is that you the only person that can do it. And it's perspective and it's thought-provoking. It's all of that in what a special is.
Right.
The person special that you was defending, you just didn't want to say that it wasn't that. And then you say, well, it would have been better if they would have did it on current topics, which would have been worse. Because current topics don't have no meat to them yet. So it can never be special if it's current. Because if anybody would have put Puffy in their special, defending, and then the Cassidy tape come out, that nigga special is trash and it'll go bad for him. Because you can, as a comic, you cannot take current topics and say that's special. Because that's the case, anybody can make a special. And mass majority of these things that's out are not special. And Comedy Hype and most other platforms won't say when somebody's not special. I ain't saying nobody's trash, but it's not special, bro.
I think in terms of, and I could push back a bit, or at least try to explain my position, because that, and we don't have to say their name, but the special that I saw, as a fan of comedy, I tapped out when it became something I was no longer feeling connected to. Now, I do agree with you that if your level of skill set is so high and you're so sharp, it don't matter what you talk about. If it's special, it's gonna be special. You don't have to do a hack move, like talk about something topical. I agree with you on that.
You know why you wasn't connected to it? Because you grew up. That's the point. You grew up, and there's certain things that you're not gonna listen to because you're grown. It's not about the rest of it. You have elevated as a human being. That's why you tapped out. Me as well. Yeah. As a human being, you cannot say certain things to me as a 50-year-old man, and I'm not gonna do like, I got this type of skin in my mouth. I'm not going for this.
That was the moment he lost me, low key.
Bruh, listen to me. Let me look in your eyeballs, bruh. I can tell you as a grown man, as a grown person, at 6 minutes you was tapped out after you heard that, because in your mind, it does not resonate with you, period, because you're an adult. And you're not a part of the buffoonery cachet anymore. Not that the person needs to start doing current events. The person needs to do something. This is what people need to do. Realistically, this is what I've done. You will never hear me talk down on Black people on stage, because this is not the 80s and the 90s. And when I mean talk down, I'm not talking about, oh, I'm so broke, or I'm having sex with this, or I'm smoking. People have elevated in their life. And mass majority of comics, I'm only talking about the black ones. The white ones, I don't know what they over there talking about. They've been talking about weirdo, goofy shit for years. I'm in their realm. I listen to them, be like, oh, you ever walked in and thought about having sex with a horse? Okay, but I'm already tapped out. Okay, right. But with grown people that I've been watching, that I've been fans of, that I've been co-workers with, I'm watching the depletion of conversation because there's no elevation in it. You want to talk to me about random bull crap? Hey, man, bruh, you sound irresponsible talking about being broke when I'm looking at you with $1,000 shoes on. Mm. And I'm irresponsible listening to you when I got on $1,000 shoes at your thing. I'm not listening to broke shit. I don't have broke friends because I would fix it. Mm. I don't have broke relatives. I would fix it. So I'm not talking from a 89 to 2000 spectrum. They not elevating. And nobody's saying that these comics are not elevating. These Negroes still trying to put names in front of their name because of the kings. They still trying to mimic what happened in 2000. And I know people be on me like, I'll leave you like this. But you know why? I can see why people don't look at me in a certain way, because niggas is still looking at the past. Still looking at the past. Domino effect 1, 2, 3, 4. There's never been a series. There's never been a series. But they're not going to talk about me because niggas think they in the same league with me. They think they can do what I can do. It's impossible for you to do what I can do because you're still talking from one space. How can you do it? There's never been a comic ever to track their life. I gave you my life from 1983 right. to when I got out, 1997. Gave you my whole life. Gave you my whole layout. Went from year to year to year to year. Told you heartbreaking things. Told you monstrous things. Told you life-threatening things.
Right. Stories.
Admitted to bloodshed. All while making it humorous and teaching at the same time. And out of all the four series, the thing that resonates for me the most is you're not your mistake. Whatever mistake you made in life, whatever it is, that's not the end all be all for you. If you heartbroken, you got to get over things. This thing it's a lot of non-healing that go on in the Black community when it comes to death. We won't talk about what's inevitable. We won't talk about what is inevitable. So then that makes us ungrateful. So I can't be grateful for this time with you because in my mind, I think you're gonna always be here. But I'm grateful when I know, man, this brother may not be here always, or this sister may not be here, this thing may not be here, this opportunity may not be here all the time. That's why I'm grateful. Because I understand that this could always go away. I'm not arrogant in this thing. People say that I'm arrogant because I tell you straight up, hey man, I don't think that that's your best. I'm not vouching for that. I don't think that that's your best. I'm gonna downgrade you and I'm gonna uplift you. I'm not gonna say anything because it wasn't your best. And comics who rock with me, I never say I put my pen on their work.
What you mean by that?
I put my pen on his work. I put my pen on his work, and then he wrote me down as something else in his special, but he hasn't done a good special since. Mm. It's people who I used to put my pen on their work, and every week they would be saying something new. Now I'm gone, and they regurgitating the same old thing over and over.
Okay, y'all, I hope you enjoyed that moment, but guess what? We got so many more moments like that right now at hypersclub.com. Our exclusive interviews and backstage content gives you a chance to feel a part of the club. Come on and join in. hypersclub.com, y'all. Come on, let's get it.